5'8" and below.
Hey.
I'm just prescribing. That's just a gut check right now. That I'm
5'9"
saying.
is the average American male height.
Yeah,
Let's go, average.
Yeah. I'm 5'9" and 3/4, and I fucking take those 9 3/4.
My license says 6 feet. I'm 5'11" and 3/4. So early in the morning, sometimes I'm 6 feet, sometimes I'm not.
I'm 5'8" and a half. I round up.
But you know what we're gonna have to round off is. I was looking there and trying to think of a time analogy, but I just couldn't. I just flopped right there.
Yeah,
It's okay, though. It's okay. We're going to see, I mean, for sure. Well, I was going to say for sure Jonas is, even though he was feeling the Ensign earlier, I don't think he goes
I don't think there's a world
Ensign.
where he pulls that out here. Yeah.
Yeah. Too familiar and comfortable in this particular matchup, even though very much Jade definitely is JDV favored, but still JoJo has sets on him. So, another cat and mouse projectile spacing game it is. And off to the races we go.
I was talking with Lentini about this. It's like, yeah, this is a 35-minute set minimum.
Yes,
it's a long
that's
one.
the meme. It's kind of the meme, right, I'm watching. But I have seen these sets actually go kind of fast sometimes. It really just depends, like, how I feel like there's this agreement between the two players of almost like, how are we going to play this game?
Yeah, it's like, okay, how seriously do you want to take this? If this is like a big regional bracket, I'm sure they're going to take it as long as it can go.
Oh, still? Okay, yeah, still on first stock. Actually, you know what? This is going marginally faster than average, I would
Thank
say.
God.
I would say. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, I like that. I was about to say, like, I imagine F Smash probably does kill even across the stage there like that, but back throw, like, 100 bazillion% guaranteed would kill there. I don't think I've ever seen JDV Bell back throw.
No,
as a confirm.
no.
I actually just don't think I've seen him do it.
He was doing something earlier, which was pretty cool, which was throwing the bell and then running up and pivot grabbing and then back throwing.
Oh, okay.
It was a great way to cover like so many ledge options. Besides jump, really.
Here comes the Galaga, tossing the bomb.
Oh yeah.
And
okay, yeah, we're
reminding-
going back and forth a little. This is not a slow and a sluggish set over here.
that was some JoJo reminding JDV that is like, my item play is on point, bro.
Yeah.
Don't you try and catch that bomb and throw it at me, you silly goose. Oh, looking for the bell. Oh, finding it.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I'm not sure if like there was some like smoke there from the bomb. I'm not sure JoJo like kind of knew what was going on. He might have had his visuals blocked a little.
It's possible. I think that it's just that Bell is just so good at that frame 4, just toss in your face. It's just so hard to react to.
Yeah. Oh.
Any new Pac-Man or Toon Link players that you can think of that are going to be repping at Port 8?
Well, we will be seeing T the Pac-Man.
Snap. Has T has been at previous ports, right?
T has never been to a previous port. He's been
Never.
to the United States. He has never come to Seattle. He has never been to port.
Because he was at he was at the main stage that I was at.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see him because not only does he play a sick Pac-Man, but he's also like a total goon.
Oh,
He's hilarious. He is one of the biggest trolls you will see like in bracket matches, and win or lose, it makes for a great spectator
Like he
event.
trolls, like in-game kind of trolls?
Yeah.
Goonish gameplay?
Goonish gameplay.
Whoa, that's a sick alliteration. I'm going to pocket that. Goonish
You're
gameplay.
stealing that. You're stealing that for
Pocket
ports.
that for later.
Yeah. But no, he'll like, he'll like go DK at random times. He'll like play Kazuya and only jab. Just really strange things, but he'll make them work. It's hilarious.
I mean, because T is, I don't pay close enough attention to the rankings, but last I checked or cared, like, I feel like T was like a top 15 player.
Yeah.
Like in that whereabouts.
I think
I'm sure
he's
someone
like-
in the chat is probably more up to snuff on actual placement. And this game is, I mean, is it possible for Jonas to come back? Yes. Is it likely?
Is it likely? No.
Very, very not likely.
I mean, you gotta get into JDV's zone, and he's not gonna let you in.
Or
I don't even understand what happened.
I think that the bomb and the bell somehow, like,
the bomb exploded,
and then maybe I don't actually know if Bell has.
Well, he got hit by the hydrant. So
No, I know. I'm saying is, did the bell activate the hydrant? Does the bell have some kind of hitbox that even though
Bell, you know what it is? The bomb blew up.
Okay, yeah, no, the bomb
triggered the hydrant.
Yeah, that's what it was for sure.
Of all the ways to die,
an interesting one to be sure.
Yeah, that's one of them. Let's see. Oh, Counted City. Okay. Wanting some space here. Wanting to... I mean, both these characters like their space. They like establishing their zones.
Yeah, I don't... This is definitely a matchup where I don't really think there's... I mean, stage stuff, there is... They're not... It's not a stage matchup, really, per se. Like, both of them have stuff they can do with platform setups. Both of them can scrap. Both of them like bigger open spaces if they're not scrapping.
Yep.
There's probably some more to it, to the stage counterpicking that I'm thinking, but it's not like...
I mean, they're in top 8, we're not. So,
yeah.
I mean, they've got a better handle on what's going on than we do.
I just always think about the... I always think about the Justice the best of 5 Justice versus JoJo sets, and those are like... super duper, like with Min-Min's very stage reliant, like in terms of who's gonna do well. This one, I don't see it as much.
This one, it's just like, okay, if you have space, you're gonna do fine, regardless of the stage you're on.
Whoa! Key confirmed.
Okay.
Here you go. Here's your new apartment. Have a nice day.
I wish someone would throw keys at me. That would be great.
I wonder if who of these two is the landlord and who's the tenant?
I think JoJo's the tenant, JDV's the landlord. JDV holds the keys, and he almost controls the pace of the match, and therefore controls the space.
Controls the capital would be the one who would be put into the gulag.
Yeah.
In some theoretical revolution. I'm curious if
we are canceling JDV for being a dirty capitalist.
Absolutely. I'm gonna send Dylan here a little picture of Marks going like this, and I'm gonna insert it into the stream for future.
We're gonna Photoshop JDV's face onto it.
Yep. Okay. Looking pretty clean here with the stock lead, and it's gone. Tis gone. But a decent amount of percentage gain, decent amount of percentage lead, and Pac-Man, pretty heavy, so the percentage lead is actually real. It's not some little light king who just gets blown up. Like, what do you do here? Yeah. I don't even, like,
this is,
okay. So, oh, my God, the defense there, just air dodging through JDV, though.
So, not to, like, geek out about Japan or anything, but that is something that T does in his gameplay as well that JDV has implemented, where he'll...
Just bell in hand?
Bell in hand, just wandering back and forth, just waiting for an option, just baiting something out, and then throwing it at you and killing you.
I mean, I hope it's like an innocuous thing to clip, but Jonas did like a Zaire cancel air dodge to get back onto stage, and it like shouldn't have worked, but it did, and it was so nasty.
The angle of that hydrant to go up and knock JoJo out is like the calculus on that. I mean, how many derivatives are you calculating to figure out where that's gonna go?
Yeah, I mean it's the meme of the lady, the lady with the angles.
All the math equations in the background.
Or Charlie with the board behind him.
Right.
I remember in the BT Wi-Fi days, and when MIDI would enter each one of those, that's when I first began to understand the calculus, the craziness behind the Pac-Man angles.
I really want to see MIDI come back for Port 8.
The thing is that I think I messaged them not actually that long ago. I think it was for one of the house tourneys I threw, like maybe 4 or 5 months ago. And I was like, hey, would love to see you come out. And that was nasty. Z dropping the cherry into up air. Again, just JoJo's item play is really kind of, I would say, second to none in our region.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's been doing it the longest, too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been playing Toon Link since the Smash 4 days. He knows how to Z-drop. He knows all the different intricacies of, you know, what Toon Link can do. If there's anyone that knows how to play, it's JoJo.
But yeah, I think that if there's going to be a tournament that MIDI would show up to, it is Port.
Yeah.
And I just remember being on Team Seed MIDI, like, you think how good they are. Because, like, oh, they haven't gone to anything forever. And I'm like, they're going to come and they're going to farm. Like, they still play Wi-Fi, and they still just recently have been winning the HBox Wi-Fi Clip series. Like, getting first, getting second.
Yeah.
So, like,
they took Leon to Game 5 at Port 6.
Still very, very, very good. And got what? What was it with Mystery Soul?
It was like 13th or 17th
at doubles.
Yeah.
They got in doubles, like Mystery Soul and MIDI. I think, I can't remember.
They were top 8 in doubles, and I think.
Oh yeah, they were top. Yeah. So it's like. And that was against doubles teams like Louis Money and Send and stuff.
Right.
So like these are like
teams.
legit high-level, top-level doubles play.
Right. Yeah, I'd love to see them come back. They haven't entered anything for quite a bit, but it would be great.
Oh. I was looking at the chat, not at the character selection. I saw FTP say, all right, peep this Insin. And I thought that, I got excited for a second because I thought JoJo was going to go Insin. But I feel lied to and betrayed, to be honest. Feel lied to and betrayed.
Let's see. Okay. Again, going back to Town City, this could be not. Oh, yeah.
The Zare, just all Zare again?
Yep. Doesn't work the first time. Try it again. Okay.
Uh-oh. No, it's fine. God, just the long-lasting hitbox.
Just keeping him off stage as long as possible, and that is a clean stock for JDV.
Yeah, only taking 18%. That is real rough way to start that off if you are Mr. Toon Link.
And I was saying that one of these players is the stakes are a little higher here. They're fighting for a free pass to Port Priority. Both of them are registered. They're fighting to get their money back.
Yeah, and it's, and for good cause, but, majors nowadays, they cost a lot of money to put on, therefore they cost money to attend, so people are going to be wanting to come out and show what they got here in top 4 to try and secure that bag.
Yeah, I mean, people are coming in from all around the world paying, quite literally in some cases thousands of dollars to come compete. Like, it's an investment on the player end and on the organizer end.
Oh, up air. Any interesting like vendor or like things on that end that are you excited about compared to like other years?
So I'm not sure if it's going to happen yet, but me being a big fan of Pokemon, we are looking at having like a Pokemon like side area for people to learn how to play TCG and VGC. If that does happen, it'll be hosted by the immaculate Rodney Conyers Jr. We're also...
is he into Pokemon?
Yeah. He goes around to different majors, and he runs this thing called the Safari Zone, where it teaches people how to play TCG and VGC, and has a bunch of different like Pokemon cards and things available to buy. And he hit me up. He's like, hey, I see you're a big Pokemon fan. I'm like, yeah, let's see if we can do it. It's dependent on space and everything, but I would love to see that happen, and I'm going to try to make it happen.
That would be sick. I'm not a huge Pokemon guy myself, but I know that I am a minority in that. A good chunk of the scene, big Pokemon fans in some way or the other.
You could learn how to play TCG. You like card games, so
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I played the TCG all the way back when the game came out, and I just it's been well. I guess it's probably a totally different game. I imagine, to be honest, at this point.
Yeah. It's a little bit different, but. There's some other cool things we're doing. We're looking at hiring a jazz band to just do some like ambient music.
There we go.
So that could be nice. We have enough room for a VIP area. There's a piano inside VIP area. We'll have a cash bar again. I don't think we'll do a hot dog eating contest this time, but that'll be fun.
I mean, chat, I think let Scott know if you want the hot dog eating contest again, because I think we all know the answer to that. I'm pretty sure that was one of the... I can't remember if it was... Wasn't it when we got lunch with TK and EE? Wasn't one of them who was like, that was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life, like at an
ridiculous.
event?
No, I think that's the first like Smash hot dog eating contest we've ever had.
I think that's the first and only one that has ever happened, ever.
I think so.
Ever.
I think so. I was like thinking about that. I'm like, I should have had them like science and like liability thing, because if someone chokes and like passes out here.
No, yeah. And FTP is calling for Cal to die from a heart attack. So, I mean.
Yeah, no, I watched the video back, and there's like one guy who's like shoving these hot dogs in, and he like gags him like, oh no, get the trash can, Kyle, come on.
Of course Kyle's getting the trash can. God. And now I understand why. I saw somewhere in the chat Kyle saying, you know, it's like, I hate Scott, and now I understand. Exactly. Now I understand why.
Like, hey Kyle, go get the trash can. Hey Kyle.
Whoa! What was that? That just popped out of the bell. This is giving a second lease on life.
Oh my gosh, the melon flying.
If JoJo is able to somehow bring this back after JDV missed that bell confirm, that is going to sting so bad. It's going to be really rough. But I mean, it's possible.
Oh, okay.
But the F tilt is going to do it.
All right. The other thing that I want to mention too, because you mentioned that majors are expensive to run. We are doing great with our registration numbers. You know,
it has looked pretty good. I haven't been keeping too close of an eye on it, but it looks better, at least at this point, than maybe last year.
And we have roughly 300 people signed up at this point.
That's pretty good.
It's looking really good. If we sell out, we have a big surplus that we can do a lot of things with. And something that I am doing already, just I feel confident enough to do it, is we are giving back to community. And we are sponsoring a local swim team.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're going to put $500 towards a local swim team, sponsor some of their gear, and get our logos on their jammers and their Speedos, whatever. And
were you a swimmer?
I was a swimmer.
Okay, I was about to say, that's got to come from somewhere.
And, you know, I thought it's a pretty cool thing. I'm thinking back to, there's like a Macklemore lyric somewhere, not to like lay heavy on the Seattle. It's like, give back to community that raised you up. I'm like, you know, I'm in a good position right now where I can do that. And